buffet. All right. We got Alan.
Alan, I forgot your name.
The talent.
The talent, that's it.
Belcher, he's 17-6 versus Rousimar.
Paul Harris.
That's right. He's 14-3. Belcher, 47% of his wins by KO, 41% by submission. Paul Harris, 71% by submission, 7% by KO. What do you see going on here?
Well, we all know Paul Harris is crazy, but
Bat shit or just run of the mill?
out the lunch. Just, I'm surprised.
Lights are on. Then what he's home.
I would say if he was a fighter, he may not have, a normal job anywhere because he's just out there. The guy's just like one of those.
Is he cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
Maybe.
Awesome.
But he has been seeing a sports psychologist. So I'm not sure I like that because crazy is what's been working. So if he's going to fuck with his head, I'm hoping it doesn't screw up his whole, just scariness
I think
factor.
he should hang out with the Diaz brothers.
Maybe.
They might settle him down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Or dial him up a little more.
Yeah.
Crazy is as crazy does or something.
Yes. But I think that in this fight,
Yeah.
the thing about Belcher, obviously we know is he's a good striker, but Paul Harris,
Yeah.
he's been kind of looking pretty good on the stand-up. So I'm not super worried about him in that department.
Yeah.
And the guy has the ability to get these crazy heel hooks from any position. It's so freaky because guys have to do so much to get these ground submissions, but with him it's not the case. I mean, he could be standing next to you, he could be standing right in front of you. All of a sudden you're in a fucking heel hook. You don't even know how you got in this spot, And he's so dangerous with it. I feel like when he enters the cage, guys are already worried about it. There it is again.
Sorry.
Guys are already worried
Take care
about
of that.
Silence. They're already worried about this whole heel hook thing before the fight even starts. So I think mentally, you're already preparing yourself for defending it. So I feel like it's going to happen. First round, 2-3 minutes. It's going to be a heel hook. I like Belcher. I know he's one of your favorite fighters, but I have a feeling it's going to be bad. And because he's so close to a title shot, this guy.
Which one? Belcher or
No,
Paul
Harris. I think he's with, notwithstanding that Nate Marquardt mental fuck where I think he could have beat Marquardt too, but he's just kind of like, I don't know, with the whole grease gate and shaving the legs and I don't know what the hell happened there. But I think he's ready and he wants to fight for the title. So I think when he gets a hold of that shit, he's not going to be going 80%, 60%. It's 200%.
Yeah, I get it, and it's getting shredded like some beef or something.
Brutal.
Yes.
So I'm feeling like that's going to happen, and unfortunately, Alan Belcher is going to be on the tail end of that. What say you?
Well, you got to first off give Belcher some credit for fucking taking this fight, because I know a lot of the guys, myself included, if I was in the middleweight division, would not want to fight this guy. And like you said,
I wouldn't even grapple with him for fun in the gym. Are you
no,
kidding me?
No
way.
Staying away,
No.
dude. You're over there. I don't even want to fucking kickbox with
Bye-bye.
you. Speaking of him and striking, I noticed he fights like a dick in the UFC Undisputed 3 game, by the way. Because he's I feel like Nick Diaz fighting Carlos Condit because he's always throwing that spinning shit. Like, what are we throwing? Spinning shit now? That's what I'm saying to Paul Harris. He's always throwing these like fucking wheel kicks and whatever. Fuck you. No.
Fuck you, Paul Harris.
You can't be doing that shit. You're supposed to be this ground specialist, not this stand-up monster that wants to try to beat me all the time.
He likes to stand and bang,
Oh, speaking of standing and banging,
Yes.
Another tangent. Did you see I was on some website and they were talking about it was like porn stars and they fight and then the winner gets to fuck the chick. So they're in a cage.
Sounds staged to me. Is this like WWE?
It might as well be. But I'm like, what the fuck is this shenanigans? You can't have fighting and then fucking, because someone's going to get hurt. Like, you could heel hook somebody, and then what is that guy going to be all gimpy when he wins and fucking trying to hit it like with a bum leg?
What if he's bleeding? Is that
I don't know.
medically safe, or I don't know.
Doesn't sound safe.
Is this happening already, or
yes,
it's going to happen?
It's something stand and bang or bang it out, or that's what sparked that memory. But anyway,
okay, nice.
So
I'll have to Google that later.
Peruse that, whatever that was, but
I don't know.
it's not right.
Okay.
So obviously, we're talking. Belcher's got the edge on the stand-up. Come back from the eye injury. Weird fight to take because you don't really want to be fighting this guy on the ground. But I get this strange feeling. I think Belcher said it himself that he believes he can win and win with a submission. And it would not surprise me because you're not going to expect. What if fucking Belcher comes out and just takes him down. And let's start playing footsies. Let's play a little leg lock game and see who's going to win. I'm going with the most unlikely way for Belcher to win, and I'm going to take him with a goddamn heel hook.
Okay.
And I know it sounds retarded.
Madness. Was it like odds on that? Like a million?
Can I put a specific bet on Belcher with
$1?
the heel hook? Yeah, Belcher by submission. What are the odds on that? Probably plus 5,000.
Maybe more. Maybe
It's
more.
usually like when you pick a fight to go to draw. I noticed lately it's like plus 5,000 if you pick the draw. That's big money. Very rare.
$100 will get you a long way.
But you really want to drop that much on a
draw?
Not so much.
I don't know.
Maybe 10.
It's only $100.
No, a fake or real money? Hard to say.
It's all fake.
It is. So I'm gonna go with Belcher with the submission. I know it's crazy, but strange things are afoot. The Magic 8 Ball is also gonna take Belcher.
Very good.
As he's on his road to the title. You heard it here first.